Yeah, it's going down, man. It's Donnie Houston Podcast. I'm Donnie Houston. Check it out, man. We got a very special guest in the house today, man. Again, man, we talk about these legendary independent labels, man, that came out the city, out the area, man, and just made these impacts. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I just remember my first time hearing it. We're going to get a little history, but I remember my first time hearing it. I remember when Screw died and, you know, it was just a void to be filled. And, of course, Switch House was going. They had everybody that was kind of doing their thing. And then they had this one camp, man, was coming up, man. It was called Beltway 8. Beltway 8 Records, man, and right here I got the CEO of that, Mike Mo. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Man, feeling good. How about yourself?
Oh, man, I'm good. Thank you for having me, brother.
For sure.
Yes,
so what's up with you, man?
Oh, man, just staying busy, you know, kind of stepped away from the music business in a sense.
Yeah.
Start some other adventures and, you know, shoot, still around.
Yeah, got the stuffed baked potato factory going right now?
Yeah, so I got 2 here in Houston. One going to open up sometime in January, third one. And I got one in Mississippi and one going to open up in Tennessee.
Oh, man. Okay, well, damn. You've been moving with that. Okay, when did you actually start that?
Back in 2011, I decided to, you know, kind of get away from the music business because I kind of, 2004 or 5, I seen the music business going down. So I decided to do something else. So being on the road, you know, cooking for the guys, everybody loved my cooking. So I'm like, I leave the music business alone right now. I'm going to do some cooking, and came up with a plan, and it worked.
Yeah, man, for sure. You talking about 2011, man.
Yeah.
And you stayed to state with it. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So let's just go back a little bit with the music, though. I know, are you from Houston?
Yeah, I'm from Third Ward, Cuney Homes.
Third Ward, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So talk about growing up in the trade, man.
So I stayed in Cuney Homes from I was born to 11 years old. Simple life, played marbles outside, you know, ran around with no shirt on, no shoes, just shorts, you know.
Good shit.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Mom and dad was together, and then finally they divorced, and my mom told me at 11 years old I had to be the man. So we moved off Cullen and Scott Street, and I started hustling, pumping gas, picking cans up on the way to school, back from school, knocking on doors, taking out trash, you know, anything to make some money, you know. So, and that's how I, you know, kind of kicked off, you know, as a kid.
Man, okay. So when does the music thing kind of start? Well, you got into sports and stuff first, right?
Yeah, so I played football at Westbury High School, and I grew up in Hillcross Square. Once we moved from South Park, Daddy, into Southwest.
So tell me how it is when you get over there to the West, because I mean this is crack era, I would imagine. Like,
well, the crack era hadn't hit yet, so we got over there. We moved from New Orleans. We moved to Southwest. I thought we was rich. You know, the grass is green, trees is green. You know, just good breed. Everybody, you know, chilling. Then all of a sudden, the crack epidemic hit, and when it hit, it was like a bomb went off. You know, so that changed the landscape. So my neighborhood, you know, in the Southwest is pretty, and all of a sudden now it's grimy.
And you at this age, you like what, 13, 14?
13, 14, 15 years old, yeah.
So how you affected? Are you still like focusing on sports, or are you still on some, I need to make some money, they got this new thing going, you know, I'm probably making a little extra money over here?
Well, at that time I'm playing football thinking, you know, I'm playing football just for the girls. And then one day, one of the coaches got fired, and Kenny Houston, Hall of Fame Kenny Houston, opened up a drawer, and there was a bunch of letters for a bunch of black kids like Michael Strahan. They didn't give him the letters, you know. So Ron Frank coming down the hallway, he had a letter from Texas Tech. I'm like, what's that? He said, if you do good in school and play football well, you can get a scholarship. So I'm like, wait a minute, you do what? And he told me again. I'm like, okay, that's my way out the ghetto. So I started transitioning from being the badass kid to the guy, you know, that excelled on the football field and end up, you know, going to school in Iowa.
Donnie Houston.